What is going on, guys? Welcome to my team report from the Florida Regional Championships. I don't really have the team on Showdown right now just because I don't really know how. I built the team kind of last minute and I don't have it on Showdown right now. I'm really sorry, but I do have this is the official Pokemon.com page. And so I thought I'd just kind of give you guys a rundown of my team that I used to place top 4, third place in the recent Florida Regional Championships because I got a lot of questions about it. So yeah, once again, guys, I'll link this link down below. There's a lot of really cool stuff here. Like Florida was a really interesting tournament because we saw a ton of innovation. For example, the combination of Cresselia, Bronzong, and Whimsicott on Ian McLaughlin's team, which he used to win. Additionally, with Groudon and Kyogre, was very, very unorthodox. We can take a look at this team. Lots of really cool stuff, such as you know, Cresselia, Bronzong, and Whimsicott are all traditionally support Pokemon, but he used them very, very well together. Yes. Especially with double skill swap, you know, he really wanted to control the weather. So there's some other really cool stuff here. Obviously, Ashton Cox using Big C, which is kind of unusual for Ashton. You know, you'd expect something maybe a little bit more unstandard, but you know, you can't win them all, and I guess Ashton just really wanted to win. But this isn't about those guys. This is about me and the team that I spent hours and hours and maybe years of my life building. So actually, they added the Pokemon in the order in which I built the team, just somehow randomly. So let's go ahead and start with just, you know, so we started here with Smeargle. As you can see, this Smeargle has Dark Void, Follow Me, Crafty Shield, and Spiky Shield. So Smeargle, to me, I don't like him very much, and so I kind of like the idea of him being used as a shield. And I know that Smeargle gets a lot of shield moves. I considered using King Shield as well as Crafty Shield and Spiky Shield, but I decided that in order to ensure... Okay, so there's a couple goals I have with Smeargle. First of all, he's timid because he's shy. I wanted him to kind of be this force that your opponents, like, I wanted Smeargle to get knocked out in every single battle, so that's why I chose this moveset. Spiky Shield and Crafty Shield was so that I could use Smeargle as a shield. It's like a meat shield to protect my other Pokemans. Follow Me to make sure that Smeargle definitely got KO'd, and I wanted to use Dark Void just to ensure that my opponents attack Smeargle, because without Dark Void I was kind of afraid that Smeargle wouldn't get attacked. Next up we have my Kyogre, which is identical to the Kyogre I used at Worlds. It's modest, it's a Blue Orb. I did choose to use Drizzle on this Kyogre. I just thought that Drizzle's like a really solid ability. I kind of considered going with a different ability, but in the end it came back to Drizzle. I ended up going with Thunder, so I could hit flying Pokemans, and also because sometimes I was a little worried that I was going to like lose games, and I just wanted to Thunder and hope that I paralyzed, because Thunder paralyzes more than Ice Beam freezes. I also have Ice Beam on the set. And because of that, I just kind of, you know, wanted Thunder to be on the team so that if things were looking bad, I could always just Thunder and then they'd always be paralyzed. So that was kind of the mindset there. As you can see, I also have Origin Pulse. I liked Origin Pulse because I kind of, so I just won Worlds and like I was just going to regional, so like there's like a difference in level there, and I really wanted to just be really frustrating a lot, and in my experience, Origin Pulse always misses, and I just wanted to have like a really terrible time and like just have my day ruined, because I was in a really good space, so I kind of wanted to like, you know, do really poorly and feel really angry so that I could like be more motivated for like the next big tournament. So that's why I chose to use Origin Pulse. I was really planning on missing a lot, which fortunately happened quite a bit. Next up we have Hitmontop with Close Combat, Fake Out, Wide Guard, and Feint. Unfortunately, just a very standard moveset there. Don't need to talk about that too much. Bronzong, also identical to the Bronzong I used at Worlds. As you can see, I have Gyro Ball, Trick Room, Safeguard, and Skill Swap. Obviously, I use Safeguard in almost all my battles because I just like to play safe, you know, and I don't want to worry about stuff. Again, I have a Lumberry, and I'm very sassy. This is a very sassy Bronzong. I also kind of considered replacing Kyogre and Xerneas with Whimsicott and Cresselia, similar to the core that Ian used up here, but in the end I decided that Kyogre and Xerneas provided a bit more support, so that's why I ended up going with Bronzong. Not too much to say there. Lastly, we have this Xerneas, which is also identical to the Xerneas that I used on my Worlds team. As you can see, it has Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, Geomancy, and Protect, with a modest nature and the held item of a Power Herb, with Fairy Aura as the ability. So once again, I did consider using a different ability on Xerneas. I thought it has a lot of utility. There's a bunch of options there, but I did end up going with Fairy Aura because I wanted to boost the power of Geomancy, and also in case I got skill swapped. Like, for example, if Cresselia had skill swapped to Salamence and then skill swapped my Xerneas, I wanted my Protect to be boosted, so that the accuracy would be higher, or the double Protect chances would be higher. So that's why I chose to use Fairy Aura. Dazzling Gleam and Moonblast, very, very solid. Attacks just kind of, you know, they just do some stuff. And Geomancy is used because the animation takes a really long time, and in terms of like animation time versus button presses, like if you use Geomancy and you've already used, so the idea is you use Geomancy once and your opponent gets scared. Then you use Geomancy again so that so the animation takes a super long time, and as you know, timers are a really big factor in VGC, and this is one of the last tournaments where this style of timer is going to be important, and so I really wanted to make the most out of my timer. And because Geomancy has such a long animation and it takes one button press gives you like two like double the amount of animations if you've already used your power herb. That's kind of why I chose to use that. Lastly, we have Salamence, really supporting the team very well. His Intimidate really supports Hitmontop's Intimidate. They work really well together because, you know, it's just a very scary Pokemon. I did choose to use Salamence. I kind of wanted Choice Scarf so I could KO other Salamances with my Draco Meteor, but in the end I chose this set. It's kind of lame. Hyperforce Double-Edged Tail to protect. Once again, this the Salamence is identical to the one I used in my World's winning team, along with Smeargle and Xerneas, so you can check that out if you're interested. I chose to use Knave Salamence because I wanted my defense to be lower so that, once again, my opponents would... Like, I feel like if you lower one of your Pokemon's defensive stats, they kind of know that they have to KO stuff or they're going to get KO'd. So that's kind of why I chose to use Knave Salamence, because I wanted Salamence to really like know that if he didn't pick up KOs, then he would be KO'd in return. So once again, guys, that's pretty much it. I don't really want to get too in-depth. Again, I don't have the EV spreads on my computer for some reason. I just can't find them for some reason. I don't really know what happened there, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in this page, I will link it down below. Once again, you please check out, like, Ian's team is so interesting with his triple support Pokemons, and again, Ashton using some really standard stuff, but still doing some cool stuff with Icy Wind, Skill Swap, Safeguard, Gravity, Cresselia, you know, like some other cool stuff here as well. Thunderwave Groudon is definitely very interesting. I don't remember seeing that on stream, but I must have missed it. And Xerneas again. We saw Ashton use Xerneas and Talonflame like a lot on stream, especially with this Lumberry. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this is very informative for you. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.